All right, guys. First, gonna take a look at Grindr. I kind of left early today because it was quiet. I probably should have held on. I should have held on because it came up. But in the meantime, when I sold because I tend to go all in with my account, my 100K account, and it was going down, and I saw more action elsewhere. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me take my loss here because I can make more money on MLGO, which is the one I played, than I can make on this. So that's why I cut it too. I cut it, put some money in MLGO. I ran with MLGO in the morning, made some quick money there. I exit. And then at that point, I didn't really want to go back to Grindr. I felt like I made sufficient profits for the day. And that's why I didn't like jump back in anything else. I'm trying not to overtrade. Anyways, taking a look at Grindr, we got an uptrend up until the end of the day, higher lows and higher highs. And look at that closing near the high of the day on declining volume, which I view as bullish. So there's potential that this continues upwards. And I was looking back and look at that trend line break over here. And you saw that big move after the trend line break. And I was looking back and I really can't find much resistance until the IPO day, which the low of this candle was 16. So I think really if this thing is going to continue higher, we are potentially looking at upwards of $16. There might be some resistance on this candle as well. And the low of this candle is 1154. So we already passed that level. But really, I was kind of looking towards 16, which is the low of the day that it IPO'd. So I'm looking at that as a potential target if this thing does continue higher. And something to watch out for in the coming days to weeks.